Hello everybody. Okay, bro, I just got a crazy email. My whole plan, bro, I'm gonna get into it. It's crazy. Okay, let's just wait for all this chat to load in. Yeah, we're getting there. Okay, nice. Milo in the back doing what he does best, chasing that ball. Yeah. Okay. So, here's the thing. Our plan was to release the Indiegogo campaign on the 12th, this Sunday. So Indiegogo, it's where you can pre-order. It's the website. You know, it's very common for video games to pre-order that way. But that is our only option. In Finland, you can't do a Kickstarter. So Indiegogo is the only option. And I just got an email telling that they're updating their platform and you can't make any new campaigns between the 9th until the 16th. Okay? So they're basically telling me the time when I would have released it, it's no longer possible. Okay? And very short notice, might I say. That's in 2 days the window is closing. So it's like, okay. Okay, so our options. We can launch the pre-order system on the 16th. Also, man, where's the chat? Where's the chat on screen, bro? Man, bro, I've been working so hard. I'd be ready to crash out, but hold on. We gotta get this right. Hope is not lost, but it's like, bro, what? Let me see if I can fix the chat real quick. Man, I'd be fighting for my life out here, bro. Man. Okay, let me try this. Nice. Chat is working. Hallelujah. Okay, so can we get a dog cam? Well, there he is. There he goes, Milo. By the way, it's almost 2 a.m. right now. And so, let me repeat. I just got an email that it won't be possible to launch any campaign right when we wanted to launch the campaign. And why is this a problem? Well, here's the thing. We've already marketed that multiplayer will go live on Sunday. And the code is not fully finished, so yeah, multiplayer is on Sunday. And we were going to release the pre-orders on the same day because, you know, people are going to try Voima for multiplayer. It's going to build hype, a lot of players. And also the next day from that, the Monday, is the Steam Next Fest. So this is a week-long Steam event where on the front page they show upcoming games such as Voima. We're a part of that. And so, Indiegogo, they told us you can make a new campaign only after the 15th. So we can make pre-orders on the 16th. Okay. But that's already like 4 or 5 days after the multiplayer launch, the big spike. So we're going to miss out on a lot of people that only played it for once or twice and kind of forget the game. So it's like, bruv. I've been working on this game for 5 years and it's just like right now. Okay. So we have a chance though. We have a chance to launch the pre-orders before that window. So this would mean on Wednesday or even tomorrow, like Tuesday or Wednesday right now. There is a review process. I don't know how long that takes. They're kind of unclear about it. Like, okay. So no new pre-order campaigns available on the 9th, on Thursday. So if I submit it today, and what if it takes 3 days to review and it's after Thursday? Is it not going live? Like, bro, if that's the case, we're completely cooked. And also they said, like, so because the reason why these new campaigns won't be possible is because they're updating the platform. And another thing they're changing is they're removing the feature where, you know, with the Indiegogo, like you set a price, like we need 30,000 euros to complete this game. You set a goal, okay? And if you don't reach that goal, you still keep your money. But they're changing that. If you don't reach your goal, you get none of the money. Okay, so that's another thing. It's like, okay, so if we launch after the 16th, I guess we'll have to just make our goal low because I feel like, bro, the 16th is way after all the hype. So it's like, bro, are you kidding me, bro? Like, what are the chances, bro? And like so short notice, they sent the email now. Come on, man. So I just sent them like 2 emails, like asking like confirmation. If I make the campaign today, will it get ready in time? Can we launch? Because like, okay, you know, a slow launch, like if we launch this Wednesday and it's like 5 days before multiplayer and the Steam Next Fest, it's going to be like a slow rise. And usually with Indiegos, you want to make it like a big launch, like hype it up. So like either case is not the best, but I'd rather do it right now and ensure that we get that multiplayer hype into it. But like, bro, what about launching the pre-orders now? Well, yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, but it's like unclear because there is a review process. If I make the campaign right now, that is might take days. And they say, like ChatGPT said, there's like a clog right now in October. It's like, bro, man plans and God laughs, bro. Yeah, they're removing the ability that if you don't hit your goal, you don't. But that's fine. I mean, I can just make the goal like 1,000 euros, and we'll make sure we get this. But I don't know. This is crazy, bro. This is crazy. I mean, you know, I don't know. Do you guys remember the demo launch, bro? That was chaotic too. The game didn't work at all. I feel like there's always something, some challenge. Like God is just challenging me, but I won't give up, bro. I will not give up. Man plans, God laughs, bro. So. Also another thing, I recorded this whole video, like a really peak video, where I talk about how exactly in a week you can pre-order the game, and now, you know, it's not a week, so I'm gonna have to do some weird post-editing on the video. It's like even that video is kind of cooked now. Oh man. Yeah. Oof. But I pretty much have all the Indiegogo tiers planned, so it's kind of like ready. But yeah, we'll just, bro, like the best case now is to launch the pre-orders like tomorrow and make it go live. But it's like, I mean, I might as well, even if they don't reply to my email clarifying it, I might as well just do it now. Just like maximize the possibility that it works out. Yeah, I wouldn't lower the goal too much. Trying to hit the goal generates more interest. That's true. So it's like, yeah. And also you want to build hype, like a strong launch. Because if it's like, oh, this campaign has been alive for 7 days and like only a few people have bought, it's like, maybe I don't want to touch this. It's like, but it is what it is. It is what it is. So, yeah. So the current plan is I make the Indiegogo right now, make pre-orders available before multiplayer, and I'll launch a Voima update with the pre-order system. So the main menu will just have a like small message like you can pre-order now, just to help out a bit. And also, you know, I'll show you guys. I'll show you what what this update would have. So this update I guess I'll upload on Wednesday. It won't have multiplayer. It won't have multiplayer yet, but I'm completely working the interface. Fruitigo Arrow, bro. I'm really proud of that. I've been working on this yesterday and the day before. So as you can see, that loading bar, these are the new buttons. Dude, they're so yummy. They look so nice, bro. I'm really proud of it, honestly. So new menus and new background, obviously. I mean, I still want to reorganize the layout all, but I can do that later. Well, look at these buttons, bro. And the hovering. I still want to make the buttons get a bit bigger and the text bigger when you hover, but like, bro, this is literally Fruitigo Arrow. It's so joyful. It's yummy. It looks like some candy, bro. Man, this makes me happy. And then the new settings menu. This outline, I was working on that. It's not complete, but yeah, cleaner buttons, you see. Like old Voima, current Voima has like big, sharp boxes around every button, but now it's very clean. Very clean. I love this, bro. Eye candy, if you will. Exactly. Yeah, pre-2010 Apple vibes. Exactly, bro. Exactly. I looked at the like original macOS for reference for this. I really wanted to capture the same thing. And so if you look in game, this kind of, I still gotta adjust the colors. So right now it uses the background colors, which like, you know, like here, it looks really nice. I mean, these outlines again, These are temporary. I was just working on that. But you know, if you have sky, it kind of gets hard to look at. So I need to adjust the colors a bit, just a bit. But bro, this is so nice, bro. So nice, so nice. Yeah. Yeah. So the current plan, we'll launch pre-orders earlier than what we expected. I'll launch this update with the new UI, and well, I have to complete this, but you know, current Voima, I added crafting also in this update. Like you see, 5 stone to create something. Let's see, let's spawn just some. Let's give us some blocks. What was this? Stone, yes, and wood. So see, 5 stone to create a shotgun. You craft it, put it in your inventory, nice. So I added crafting. I just got, bro. This looks horrible. I gotta aquafy this one, and also make it so you can add a hat. I mean, we don't have any hat models yet, but extra hearts, I'm gonna add that, and also the ability to change your bear color. So I'll add a button to change the color of your bear in preparation for multiplayer. I'm also kind of thinking this this hotbar. You see, it's all wood. I could try and use like these aqua buttons for the hotbar. That might be better. Might be better, but then the hearts aren't aqua, so I don't know. I mean, I could make a new heart texture that's aqua, maybe. What do y'all think? Should the hotbar remain like this, or should it be Vertigo Arrow? Because I mean, this one is nice. It's survival vibes, but it is very Minecraft vibes at the same time. Which is like, we're trying to be something, trying to be the next thing, but you know, it's kind of, yeah, wood kind of fits the forest setting. Yeah, that's true. And if it's the survival aspect, wood, you know, and gathering stuff. So, and I do like the hearts. Yeah, red glass hearts. Yeah, I guess I could just make it an option. You can choose between the two. Yeah, I think that's the best. Because I am curious to see what the Vertigo Arrow hotbar will be. You don't like Vertigo Arrow? What? In 2025? Damn, that's the first time I've heard that. But yeah. What else have I added in this update? I forget, bro. There's just been so many things I've been working on. Multiplayer, you know. New main menu. Oh yeah, I should add the workshop also. Yeah, just some technical stuff mostly. And delete items is a bit different. It only shows the things that are actually in the world now. So you see, it's a bit easier to read. Nice little, but you know, this header, I don't really like this. This doesn't really work here, so I need to figure this stuff up. Yeah. Blending between aqua and wood, like a, how would that work? Like a yummy wood. I don't know. Yeah. But man, let me see if they've replied yet, bro. I put urgent in the email. Bruh. Oh, this is crazy, bro. I was like, bro, I've been working this past week and a half. I've been going to sleep at like 6 a.m. just constantly working. And I was just like, every night as I go to bed, I was just like imagining what the launch day will be like, so hyped already. And now it's like the whole fantasy is kind of broken. Yeah, no reply yet. Okay. Yeah, mobile port. Yeah, that will be a stretch goal. Oh yeah, I gotta figure out the stretch goal stuff too. And I gotta see what stuff I can even update after we go live. Ooh. Oh, the Instagram link. Oh yeah, I gotta plug that. I'll do like an Instagram post about that account. Don't get downhearted. It's a great game. Just get some good rest. Yeah, we will survive. We will survive. Long live Voima, bro. We will make out of this. Nothing can stop Voima. It's just we just gotta plan on our feet, you know. Oof. Does Indiegogo support only access via email? I mean, there is like a support form maybe. Might as well try that. Fruitico arrow style only looks good on the main menu. Fair. Campaigns. Contact support. Okay. Let's see. Contact support. No, it's okay. There's nothing. Yeah, I'll keep the red heart. I really love the red hearts here. It's really nice. Why do I hear a dog panting? That's why, bro. It's jumping at the air balloon. Yeah, pre-orders are delayed, or they're becoming, or you can pre-order a lot earlier, like tomorrow. Either one. And I really hope we can do it earlier, because again, if we can only launch it after, bro, we're gonna miss out on so much hype. Like, that is not good. Or, okay, there is an alternative. If we can only launch the campaign on like next Thursday and not on Sunday, so if it's only next Thursday, we could delay the multiplayer update with the late Indiegogo. What do you guys think? I mean, I've already posted some stuff like multiplayer in 7 days. I mean, if we delay it, that is more work to polish it. But I would hate to delay it, bro. That's so like, it's like, I don't know. I mean, we could release it on a Friday. That would be better for people. It's the weekend, but like, I don't know. Willing to wait? Yeah. Good point. More animals, polar bears, black bears. Yes, we will add more animals. It'll be a stretch goal as well. But man, I'm loving these buttons. I want to make a tutorial on how to make these buttons. It's actually very simple. I can just share the knowledge. You can't do it earlier, but if you can't, there's not much we can do, you know. Wait, what was that? Yeah. Bro, do y'all hear Milo all the way from there? Viste Milo. Freaking Milo. The UI inside the actual game needs to nature. Yeah, that makes complete sense. Although, yeah, I feel like the aqua is fine for the world editor. If I just adjust the colors better and that outline thing. Although these shouldn't have outlines, only the selected mode, and the header doesn't really work as a bubble. Yeah. But like, bro, I'm loving this menu. It's so clean now. So easy to read. Like, bro, it's such a good change. Yeah. Yeah, multiplayer at launch would be big. It really would. Because that's like the whole reason why I pretty much added multiplayer. Or like what motivated me to add multiplayer. And it turned out to be possible. Yeah. So it's 2 a.m. right now. I think I just gotta, before I go to sleep, I gotta complete the Indiegogo campaign and send it for review and double check what I can edit afterwards. And then tomorrow, hopefully we'll hear if we can launch it in time. Oh, this is crazy, bro. What's up with that? What is God planning with this? Maybe it's my own fault for not preparing this earlier, sending it for review. Kind of always do things last minute. Showcase world, that's a great idea. I'm gonna screenshot that. That's a great idea. showcase world for each new update. That is really good. Yep. Top bar of 95. 95 windows, bro. 95 windows sucks, bro. 95. Are you serious? Bruh. Bro. This grayness. Come on. Oof. This is rough. And isn't it crazy, bro? Like, bro, the aqua thing. Let me find a great picture. Like this whole, like, you see how it has the aqua, like in the scroll bars. This was released. When this was released, Windows was still on this in 2000. Isn't that crazy, bro? The change from this to this in the same time is insane, bro. Insane. Bro, but look at that scroll bar. It's so yummy. It's so yummy. Make the headers a simple gradient? Yeah. Your high school still has 95 computers? No way. What? No way that's possible. 95 style sucks. Yeah, bro. What is good about this style? Let's be real, bro. What is good about this? This is ancient dinosaur bones, bro. It's like pixel art, but it's like it's all gray. It's very low effort. It's like, nah. Oh, Milo back at it. But Windows XP is pretty awesome. Windows XP was Microsoft's response to the Steve Jobs Aqua. I mean, pretty much adopted the same reflections, lighting stuff. Yeah, it's alright. It's colorful. It's alright. It's all right. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's blue. It's blue. Yeah, but the header should really stand out. Like right now, it's just use the same code as the buttons, which obviously flawed. And also, I just got to do something about the colors, because this is like it's too like unreliable, like too dynamic. It makes it harder to read. You know, like maybe I should just keep it a certain color, like always green. Because the green works, and this gives me very like Xbox 360 vibes. I'm not sure why, because I don't know if it really had that kind of stuff. Yeah, like where am I getting that vibe from? That? Like just the Xbox color in general, I guess. It is the same green. Damn, nice. Yes. Oh, Xbox, like, what was it? Was it called Xbox 90 or what was the first X? What? Is this real? What? Holy crap, bro. That is insane. That is insane, bro. Wow, they really went all out. Yeah. But yeah, maybe like a constant green or maybe even a blue. Blue would be very aqua. Okay, here, obviously. I'll make it a setting so you can choose the color of all the UI. By default, it would be green, but you can change it to like, pink, red, blue, whatever you want. And then in the menu, it will use the background. Because here it does work. A bit too bright here. I'll adjust that brightness thing, but in general, with the colors, it works. It works. Yeah, I never played the OG Xbox. I'd never even seen one in my life, actually. Yeah, I'll just tone it a bit. Yeah, like here, using the background works really nicely, I feel like. Very nice. Yeah, if there's some bug, it's not showing on the keyboard anymore. I don't know what that's about. the header. Yeah. Oh, the issue is that the background is dark, but the buttons don't use the same darkness. So there's like a, it's not like it's not working together. That's the issue. Right. So I just need to darken it based on the window. Yeah. So I'll make the Indiegogo campaign right now. And then if it goes live this week, I'll release this update with it. Spread some awareness. And if we can't go live yet, if we have to go live next week, I might just have to delay multiplayer, which breaks my heart. People are looking forward to it, but I guess people can wait, and I guess multiplayer would be even stronger. You know, maybe this is just God protecting me. Maybe there's some like super critical bug in multiplayer that would break everything, like the original demo launch. Like maybe Voima is like at that state already, but given this extra time, I'll find it and fix it. You know? Could be. What did I play on? I played with the Wii, Nintendo DS, and then a bit of Xbox 360, but not right, but Wii. And so I actually want to, like the thing, I was at my friend's place and he had the Wii on his TV, and I was just looking at this menu. I was like, bro, I gotta make this into Voima. And that's what kind of started putting me on this path for this Aqua style. So, you know, the worlds right now, they're on a list like this, but it's not really the best. So what I'll actually do is you'll have a play button, and then it will open a grid like the Wii menu. And so each one of these would be a world here. And then you click one and it opens it like this, yada yada. And I have some sketches of it on the Discord. I've tested multiplayer with one person, the one Disc who's helping with the coding a bit. We haven't stress tested yet at all. Bro, can I? Okay. Oof, good thing I didn't leak nothing. So let's see, blog. Yeah, this is the design I have. So this would be like the world list, like this. You click it, it opens up here. It opens up a bar at the bottom with the play buttons and details. And then the main menu, since it won't have the worlds, it'll be very clean. It'll have the in-world background, Voima logo at the center, and then just 4 big buttons. Multiplayer, single player, control settings, and that's it. You don't need anything else. And then exit game is just the X at the top. Very clean, very powerful, very impactful. Yes, that's what we're doing. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe it's like Minecraft Alpha 1.1.1. What's that about? What's that? I don't know what that is. Switchable style. Yeah, but that's like double the work. We'll just have Aqua for now. Except the hotbar can stay like it is. Controller support when? I don't know. I don't have any controllers to test and do it. And I'm using the old Unity input system, which has really bad controller support. It's possible, but it's like the code for it is so ugly. So I just haven't done it yet, you know. Yeah. Yeah, but this is a new menu design, so I'm very hyped for that. And this is what I started with. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Man. Oh yeah, bro, about to shave my head. Once Voima has funded 30,000, I will shave my head bald. Bruh. Someone made a... Look at this. Look at this, bro. Is this what I'm gonna look like, bro? I thought I would have aura, bro. That is rough. That is rough. I don't know. Maybe it's lighting in that picture, but it's like, yeah. Oh wow, Alpha 1.1.1 Intel GPU. I never knew about that. Damn. Eggman, yeah, bro. I'm gonna get so many Eggman comments, but I already put it in the universe. 30,000 euros, and I'll shave my head bald. I'm committed to it. It's gonna happen. I'm committed to it. It's always funny whenever I'm like close to getting a new haircut or changing my style. I get really attached to one hair. It's like all of a sudden it's like, damn, this hair looks awesome. It's like maybe I don't want to shave it, but it is what it is. Okay, kind of tough. Yeah, I think with better lighting, and I don't think my head is shaped quite like this. That's the thing. I think it's not that big. I'm trying to grow a beard here. I don't know if it's really happening, but and there's some and this is from the video that I recorded announcing the pre-orders and multiplayer, but like that whole video structure doesn't really work now because the timeline has changed, so we'll see. But it's a really funny video. It's good. I'm really proud of it. Yeah. Meh. Yeah, that's about all the news I had. That's about all the news I had. Yeah, so I just gotta make some magic happen, you know. Man. Do you have any questions? Any questions perhaps? If not, I'll just end the stream here and get right back to work. Right back to work. Oh, actually, you know what? While I have you guys here, let me show you my plan for the Indiegogo. The tiers, the pricing. And let me get some feedback on it. I've talked to a lot of people on it. My team, Voima. This is kind of the current consensus. Keep in mind that Indiegogo, like the tiers we have, it feels expensive, but compared to like the culture on Kickstarter and Indiegogo, these are very reasonable. Like, bro, it is so common on Kickstarter games that you pay like, you know, bro, I literally saw this in a game. 5 people bought $1,000 tier just to have their name added to a shop sign in the game. Your name on a sign, 1,000 euros, dollars. 5 people bought that, but it's like, okay. But here's what I got planned. Let's go through it. So, the starting tier, 15 euros to pre-order the game. The game will have a tutorial world, and your name will be placed into the tutorial world. So at the end of the tutorial, there will be a huge garden full of all the names on signs of everyone who pre-ordered the game, your name in the credits, and a Discord role. Okay. And I'm thinking that the 15 euros, it's like a 25% discount. So when we officially release, the full release, Voima would cost 20 euros. But now you can pre-order for 15 euros. I think that's fair. I'm not 100% on that yet, but this is what we have right now. Second tier, 30 euros, name a bear. So in Voima, every bear will have a name tag on its head. So every bear will have a name. There will be a list of different names. You know, there'll be like John, Milo, yada yada. And if you pay 30 euros, you can add any name you want onto that list, as long as it's appropriate. You know. So, you know, the iconic Voima bear, the bear that everyone loves, you can name one. It'll be in the world forever. It'll be shared. Like every player will perhaps see your name that you added. You know, I think that's fun. And then, you know, it overall the name idea is cool because then you can have like. Because, you know, Voima has, like, clans. Like, bears don't despawn. Like, they're very personal. It's like, oh, hey, John, how you been? Oh, someone killed John? It's like, bro, I have memories with John. And then if you get killed by a bear, in the death message, it will say the bear's name. Like, John killed you. And then a bear face. Okay? So, 30 euros. I'm getting feedback that even 50 euros would be good for this. Like, people... Like, again, compared to other games that do Kickstarters, this kind of tier would be way more expensive, like 70 euros or something. Like, that's the culture, that's the norm. But I feel like 30 euros is fair and awesome. And, you know, business mindset, if you already pay 15 euros, you can just pay a bit extra and name a bear. And that's a really cool gift you can give to someone, something like that, you know? Okay. €40, you can name a bear, and you can write a splash text. So with the new main menu that I showed you that I'll add, it'll have the Voima logo centered at the top, and I'm gonna add a similar thing to what Minecraft has, the iconic yellow splash text in Minecraft. So this yellow text. So you'll be able to write a message for the yellow splash text, in addition to naming a bear. So that's for €10 extra. And going forward, €67, and you can get a personal message narrated by the Voima narrator, Stalker. Max 20 minutes, nothing inappropriate, no intense screaming. Just like a cameo kind of thing, you know. Then €70, including shipping, you get a hardcover book of Voima lore. So I actually have a lot of Voima lore planned out. You wouldn't believe, it's really nice. It's really nice. Like, it's very creative, very unique, and very Voima. And so this will be the first chance to learn it, to hear about it. So it'll be a hardcover. You also get a digital PDF, and I'm thinking we're also gonna make an audiobook out of it. You know, Stalker narrating it. Yeah, but lore book, bro. Seriously, like the lore, bro. The Voima wars between the birds and the and how they had the bro. It's actually so cool, and it'll have pictures and illustrations. Like, the lore is cool. How long do these offers last? At least a month. There will at least be 1 month where you can buy these things. But Indiegogo does offer this thing where you can keep the campaign live as long as you want, if you reach your goal. So I think we'll do that. So there's no like these offers will last for quite a while, and the conversion from euros to dollars, it's not very different. So let's see, €1 to USD, 1.17. So it's like you can like all of these prices, you can think like euro, just convert to dollars and then add like a few dollars extra, you know. It's not that much. Okay. And then €70, you can also buy a Making of Voima book. So, you know, I've been working on this game for 5 years. There's been a lot of transformation. The game used to look very different. There's a lot of crazy stories behind this game. So this book would go all over. Or those screenshots, old photos, like, bro, actually, like, Voima development lore goes really deep and very unique. So I'll be very happy to make that into a book. And €70. So here's my thing. I wish I could sell the book for less. I feel like this is a lot to ask for a book, but keep in mind, this does include the game, and you can name a bear. Okay? So you can think of it like this. If you're already wanting to buy the €30 name a bear, that includes the game. If you only pay €40 extra, you get a book, and that includes shipping. So, you know, but the thing is, with books, it costs something like, it's hard to say, but it might cost like €20 to produce the book, so the profit margins aren't that big, you know. Can you buy the book even after it's over? Yeah, I'm not sure. I have to decide that. Making of Voima book, that'll be available later on. I mean, okay, so when we have the Indiegogo and when it ends, there might be like a window where I won't sell anything, but then I'll open up a merch shop that also has clothing. Because right now I don't want to make a t-shirt, I don't want to make sweatshops, but then to make it right, you need infrastructure, you need capital, so that'll be later. And once I do that, I'll probably bring up the books for sale again. But I don't know, the lore book, maybe I don't release the lore book again, I'm not sure. Or if I do release the lore book, it'll be different. So this would be like a limited edition version of it. Yeah, I'll add some okay, this is the thing. I'll add some exclusive lore here that won't be available in any book afterwards. So there will be lore books in the future that explains the same lore, because, you know, it's lore. It's like, it like tells the beginning of the world, but it'll have some like some short Short exclusive lore. But signed copies, yeah, I'm not sure if that's really possible because, okay, so there's two ways of doing the books. I could either, in Finland, find a company to make the books and produce them all at once and then sign each one and then ship them myself. Or I can use a service that produces the book and then also ships from their factory, which would obviously be more cost effective. And if you use the more cost effective version, then you can't sign them, obviously. So I'll have to look into logistics, but I'd say no signatures. But here's the thing. If you buy the complete set, if you buy both the books, you'll also get a signed poster and some Voima stickers for a bit extra. And this I'll ship separately. It's stickers and posters, that's like paper, that's lightweight, so the shipping isn't a problem, so I can do that. Yeah. 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 Limited edition does create hype. Make the PDF of the book for tier 2. Yeah. Yeah. But then, if you can already get the digital, if you can get the lore information from a lower tier, then you're less likely to get the book, right? And I feel like with the book, it's more special. And anyways, let's be real. The physical copy, it comes with a digital PDF. Bro, someone's going to leak it. The Voima book PDF, it's going to get leaked. Surely, right? It's the internet. So in that way, everyone will get it anyways. And people will make YouTube videos explaining the lores anyway. So, I think it's fine. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So these are the books. Then the expensive ones. 200 euros, and we'll add a painting to the game. So you can say like, hey, you give some like photo, literally anything, like a meme, an image of you, your pet, like anything, and we'll paint it and add it to the game, and paint it in the Voima style. And that'll be a craftable item in the game, and we'll also place the painting in the tutorial world, so everyone will see it. 200 euros. And these are the expensive ones that are like, because it's crazy. Like personally, no cap, I wouldn't pay for this. But like Indiegogo and Kickstarter, there's a lot of people that do pay these sort of things for exactly these kind of rewards. So it's kind of for them to help fund the game. Next one, 200 euros, we'll add a statue. So this could be of anything you want. It could even be a statue of you. We make a 3D model, add some like stone texture to it, and it'll be an item in the game. And we're thinking it could either be a craftable item, or with world generation, it could be just randomly found in the world. Kind of like Terraria statues. They're not craftable, you gotta find them, they're collectibles. And they will also be in the tutorial world in a nice Hall of Fame statue room. And then 700 euros, and we add your pet as a character into the game. And you'll get a minifigure of it in the mail. Yeah. This is like, this was an idea by Stalker. I think it's great, because originally we had an idea like design your own character to Voima, which is, again, is very common for these pre-order Kickstarter games to have. Design a character. But the issue with that is like maybe someone wants to add a character that just does not fit Voima, and then you're just like obliged to add it. It's like, it's risky. From a creative standpoint, it's risky. But a pet, every pet, any animal would fit Voima. A dog, a cat, a cow, a horse, a mouse, a spider, a snake, like it all fits Voima. So it's risk-free in the creative sense. And then it's like 700 euros, it's a lot, but Stalker pointed out there's a lot of like in America, for example, people buy a lot of crazy stuff for their pets. Like people have birthdays for their pets. People love their pets, and like it's forever in your game. Like once I thought about it finally made sense. Like, bro, imagine if I could pay. Okay, how much would how much would I pay to add Milo into Minecraft? And I was like, oh, into even like beta Minecraft, like not even thinking about the cloud, but just having Milo in the game is like, bro, yeah. So in that perspective, it's like, okay, I feel like people would go for this. And then the final tier, Yorma came up with this. We'll have an alternative universe for Voima, and you can design one character, one gun, and some of the world aesthetics for it. So this would be a universe made and designed by the community of these backers, okay? And it'll be some like alternative universe, like something really wacky. Yeah. So these are the tiers. That's it. And then I also had like a 300 euros meetup with Valtsu, airplanes and hotel included. But I'm feeling like this is kind of weird. It's like sure, someone would want to do it and have the money for it, but it's like the message is like, oh, pay 3,000 euros and get meet up with me. My time is that valuable. You need 3,000 euros. It's like, meh, it's not a good look. So I don't feel really good about that. So that's probably not happening. Okay. And terrain generation, I'm not sure. I mean, I could add it in a week, but it's just I already have a lot to do, and we'll see. I don't know, soon. 3,000 is a lot, yeah. But it's like thinking of the worst case scenario. Like if someone wants to meet from Australia to Finland, that could be like 1,500 euros just on airplane tickets, and then hotels and stuff. So 3,000 is like, you could maybe do like 2,500 to make a profit. Otherwise, kind of, yeah. Interesting how we have another Nordic Scandinavian indie game with voxels. Yeah. Well, Voima, technically it's not voxels. It's a completely new system, but we just were able to add cubes. But Notch is half Finnish. Notch's mother is from Finland. Think about that. It's in the genes, bro. The sandbox is in the genes. Yeah. What's part of the survival aspect of the game? Survival is crafting, world generation, and the fact that John spawn at night and they want to tear down your house. That's like the core of survival. And then, with crafting, you have progression, obviously. Yeah. But what do you guys think of these tiers? What do you guys think of this one? Add your own painting, add your own statue, 200 euros. What do you feel about the price? Like honest feedback. Fire? What do you think of the price? So I mean, it is pretty cool. You get to add something to the game forever, and it's officially included. Get to be a part of the game, but if Notch in Minecraft has sandbox, then it's full sandbox. Yeah. Too high, bro. Again, if we look at the other Kickstarters for games, these kind of tiers would cost a lot more, and for games not nearly as cool, and with way smaller communities, and still people pay for it. It's crazy. There's just rich people out there, I wish I had 200 euros to add my dog to the game. Yeah. That's the heartbreaking part. It's like, not, yeah. Will you add food and health depletion? So I'll add this as a healable item. A honey potion in the shape of a teddy. It's gonna be the healing potion. I'll add that. I'm also gonna add this just for fun. Added a ward item into Voima. Kind of fun for multiplayer. Kind of high, but I feel like it's good to not affect too much of the vision of the game. Yeah. Like painting, statue, and pets. It's very it'll fit into the game. So that's yeah. And then also, I mean, the prices are high, but let me remind you, Finnish taxes are high. Bro, it's like 40%. It's a socialist country. It's insane. So we gotta prepare for that as well. Yeah. Oh boy. I mean, Finland is cool, but man, those taxes. Yeah. Yeah. Can I help do sound design as well as music? Sure, you can send me some songs if you want. If you think it fits Voima, I can look at it. But we have a sound guy. Sound effects, we don't need help with that. We have a guy for that. A very good guy. Would you add some kind of pet in Voima? I'm gonna add Milo. Milo's gonna be in Voima for sure. Yeah. Yeah. But these are the tiers I have. I feel like this is enough. I don't think we need to come up with anything new. And there's not really anything here that I would really want to remove either. I mean, this design and alt universe, this is the newest idea, which I'm kind of uncertain about. I'll have to pray about all of these. Yeah. But I think this could be fun. Just having like some... It's good to have some expensive tiers, because after all, there are rich people in the world that are ready to pay for it, so... We just gotta take all the help we can, you know. Let's think about it. Let's think of it this way. 15 euros to pre-order the game, or 700 euros to add your pet to the game. If one person adds their pet to the game, that's the same as 46 people pre-ordering the game. That's an insane difference, you know. Even if just one person wants to add their pet. So in that sense, like, it's very wise to have these kind of expensive tiers. Yeah. But I feel like this name a bear thing will go real nice. That's gonna be the most popular one, I feel like. Hot take: the Fruitico era conflicts with the crunchy natural vibes of Voima. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. It is kind of a juxtaposition, but then again, Voima is very colorful. It's nostalgic, and in terms of the vibes, it fits in. So, you know, it's kind of, yeah, I see your point, but, you know. How does the alternative universe thing work? So, okay, so I think that not everyone really realizes is you can have multiple universes in Voima. And Karhula, the bear one, is just one universe. And in the future, we'll make more universes. But for example, we have Corporate Nostalgia, a mod universe. What is this? What is this? We got a bug. 896 world. Let's see. Card runs. What? But okay, so you can have multiple universes in Voima, and so we'll make a new universe, alternative universe, where the people who buy the tier can design it together. And so you can add like a character, a gun, and it'll just be whatever the Indiegogo backers want it to be, you know. But I'm kind of unsure about that. Yeah, I'm kind of unsure. Man, there's some bug in this new version of Voima. Can't show it. Womp womp. When I first played Voima, I thought it was Dreamcore. Yeah, I could make a Dreamcore UI. But honestly, bro, I only learned about Dreamcore this year. Like, I was never trying to make it look like Dreamcore. That was completely accidental. It's just because like the only way I've really had to add textures to the game is just take photographs of them and add this to the game, and that just happened to give it a Dreamcore vibe. So personally, I don't really care about Dreamcore. It's not really what I personally I love a Fruitico Arrow so much. That's what I want. Yeah. Kind of want to make my own game, but don't really know how. Yeah. Well, that's where Voima comes in. Once I add even more powerful tools to Voima, you can just make your own game in Voima so easily. It'll be so powerful. A sandbox game, bro. That's the vision. That's the vision. Yeah. Ooh, I wonder, what if I lower the UI resolution? What does that look like? Pixel art, Fruitico Arrow. Where did I put it? Menu pixels. It's not really different. Not really. Yeah, not really. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Are you going to add a TV to the game? Probably. Probably. I want to add a microphone and speakers to the game. That's an idea I came up with years ago. So think about it. Imagine you had like a speaker here, and then like a microphone item here, and then you connect the wire to the speaker. Any sound that gets made here, like a John or a bear, that sound would also be played from the speaker. So you could make some like cool bass contraptions, imagine you have a castle right here. You could be inside the base, and you could hear if there's any Johns coming, you know? That's an idea I've had for years, and it's really easy to code, but I just haven't gotten around to it, because I got bigger fish to fry. Yeah. Will you add a bucket to the game as a tool? So delete liquids? Yeah. I guess you kind of have to. Because like it would not make sense to mine water. Yeah. Oh, I love Aqua so much. Yeah. Add cameras and you can make FNAF. Oh man, that's so true. Yeah, bro. I remember seeing a TV mod for beta Minecraft. It was so cool. Yeah. Yeah, and honestly, a TV is not that hard to make. It's very easy with Unity. It's a bit laggy, of course, but it's definitely possible. Yeah. Yeah. So okay, guys, what do you think of these reviews? Anything I should change? Because again, as I said, it's the Indiegogo situation is cooked. I gotta make this tonight. I gotta lock these in. So how do we feel about them? Like, now's your chance to like speak up. The prices or the ideas, like anything, like. The thing that I'm personally the most conflicted about is the book price. But again, as I said, producing the book it's pretty expensive. Like this is very generous in terms of the profit margins, you know. Like the idea is awesome. Price is pretty okay. 32 high for me. Yeah, that's understandable. Yeah. I mean, I wish we all just had money, you know. I just wish, but yeah. But naming a bear, that's a very exclusive thing to have, bro. Yeah, old TVs for sure, bro. All for sure. Even like the Aqua iMac would be awesome. This thing, bro, this would fit Voima. I actually have the keyboard and mouse for this computer. I found them like in some like office garbage bin. Bro, that laptop is awesome. But yeah, bro, this is a circle-sized mouse. It only has one button, guys. One button mouse. No scroll, no second button, just one button. It's crazy. And it also has like a ball. It's not a laser based, a ball based mouse. Pretty crazy. Add a hat option. Ooh. Keep in mind that your audience is younger and probably not wealthy. Well, actually, if we look at the YouTube stats, let me pull them up. Actually, I'll show you guys. It's surprising. Like the audience is actually like my aged. It's not kids. But also, you know, if it's a kid, you can. It's like if it's a kid, the parent is paying, and if it's up to the kid, like skill issue, if you can like convince your parents. But let's see. Okay, love Minecraft meet Voima. The biggest video. Let's look at the analytics. Made 38 euros with it. Let's go. Audience. 94% male. Okay. But look at this. Look at this. 18 to 24, 43%. 25 to 34-year-olds, 39%. Because this game, like, bro, I made this game out of pure nostalgia for old Minecraft. The Minecraft I felt as a kid in 2011. And now I'm 25 years old. So all those people who grew up at the same time with Minecraft, they connect with Voima with that, you know? So it totally makes sense. And so, you know, if you're in this age, you got money. You got money. Yeah. Maybe everyone watching lied about their age. Yeah, I mean, that's possible too, I guess. Yeah. 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 But I mean, I mean, yeah, 36% USA, man, Americans got money. But like, the argument that everyone, like, yeah, everyone does not have money is like, it is what it is. You know, it is what it is, man. It's just to fund the game so we can complete it. That's the mission. That's the mission. Yeah. Bro, if any help will go a long way. Same age, awesome. Yes, I'll add fishing. Okay, so... Okay, we might as well do this right now. So I gotta do it anyways for the Indiegogo. Let's write the stretch goals. Let's see. So, oh yeah, wait. Add a hat. Add a hat. That is a really good idea. That is a really good idea. Okay, what do you guys think? Like, what's the order of, like, awesomeness? Painting, statue, or hat? Like, which one should be the most expensive, you know? Like, what would people pay for? Like, is having your own hat in the game cooler than having your own painting? Is having a hat cooler than having your own statue? Yeah, you can always ask, of course. You know, I'm very in touch on Discord. Like, I had a lot of community stuff already. Statue is definitely the coolest. The painting is coolest. Really? You guys think the painting is the coolest? Statue, painting, hat. Dang it. Wait, so are you guys saying the hat is the less coolest? Isn't the hat the coolest? Because it's multiplayer. Think about multiplayer. You'll see players with your hat. The hat is for multiplayer, you know? Painting could be like a personal pick. Well, okay, that's true. The personal aspect, true. Statue, I don't know. Huh. Okay. Hat is best. Hat got end dimension and update confirmed. Bro. This ain't Minecraft, bro. Okay, here's the thing. I'll just keep. Yeah, it's very it's very like personal, like which is the best. So I'll just keep all three the same price. So 200 euros. Yeah, I'm gonna add painting mechanics. Yep. And we have a lot of paintings already made, actually. Yeah. But 200 euros to add a hat. Yeah, that's very reasonable. That's like actually, like again, other games on Kickstarter that would easily make this at least 500 euros. But I feel like that's too insane. I don't know, bro. This would be so much easier to make if I didn't have a soul. If I was like a complete like capitalist greedy guy. And it honestly breaks my heart to like 700 euros to add your pet, like make it that expensive. But it's like. It's just the logistics and stuff, and like we do gotta get this game funded. Like if we only had pre-orders, bro, we would get like not even half of what we'll get with all of these. Because as I said, like, you know, if one person adds their pet to the game, that's the same as like, what was it, 43 copies of pre-orders? That's insane. That's insane. And yes. So with the tiers, you know, if you pay extra, well, yeah, kind of depends. But I mean, at least with these, I mean, at least with the books and the hats of your choice, yada yada, these will also include the game, and you can name a bear. Yeah, those will be included. Actually, idea. Loot boxes were never, bro, never. Okay, what if? So there's this tier splash text in the main menu, just like, let me pull it up. So, just like this yellow text in Minecraft, I'm gonna add a similar thing to the main menu, so you can have a custom text. So, instead of paying 40 euros to name a bear and to add a splash text, what if every book order had the splash text? Although I don't know, there'll probably be people who want the splash text and not the book. So I don't know. What about spiders? I don't know. A lot of people are afraid of spiders. I've been told do not add spiders, so I don't know. Cheese head hat? Is that like a... Didn't Club Penguin have that? Do I remember that right? Oh, I didn't have it. Huh. Okay. So why not halt the pre-orders and flush out the game more content? Because this is it. I don't have any money, bro. Any money. Like, this, it's gotta happen now. I've used every savings I got, and the game is ready enough, especially with multiplayer, bro. The game, like, bro, the thing is, Kickstarters, the games on Kickstarter and Indiegogo, they almost never even have demos. Okay, Voima is way more than a demo, honestly. It's a like full sandbox game. It's gonna have multiplayer, bro. It's like, it's very, like, you see the vision. So it's already ready for pre-orders. Yeah. What about Patreon monthly income? Yeah. We're gonna make a Patreon after the pre-orders, because I want people to focus on the because it will kind of suck. Like, imagine you paid 15 euros on Patreon, and then the next day you learn, oh, I could have spent that money to pre-order the game. You know, I want to avoid that. So I'll make sure people realize I can pre-order the game, get real rewards, and then after that I'll release, like, you know, Patreon. And Patreon is mostly like donations. You know, it's more charity. It's not really like, the rewards aren't ever too crazy on Patreon. You know. But I'll still have cool rewards. Like, honestly, originally I planned the Name a Bear to be a feature of Patreon. So if you paid 5 euros on Patreon, you would get to name a bear in the game. But if you cancel your subscription, the name gets removed from the list. That was the original plan, and I feel like that could have worked really well. But then I was like, you know what? That's like a monthly subscription for it just doesn't, it doesn't feel right, you know. It's like, it's kind of too greedy, because, like, you know, imagine if you paid for many months, you have it, and then it's like, I cancel now, you just take it away. It's just like, you got to separate the game from Patreon a bit more, you know. So I think it works a lot better with this one-time payment, with the pre-orders, with the Indiegogo. Yeah. Would you add Easter eggs to the game? Sure. But I'm already so busy with stuff that I haven't even thought about Easter eggs, you know. Patreon could give smaller rewards like splash text. Yeah, I guess. But then it's still like, I don't know. I just don't want it to be like subscription-based rewards. It's kind of weird. Or something like that. It's kind of greedy. But yeah. Honest question. Which tier would you guys buy? Like all of these. When we go live, which one are y'all gonna buy? Personally, if I was like just a fan, I would probably buy the 40 euros. The name a bear and the main menu splash text. I mean, the book would be cool, but I don't really spend money on stuff like that. Definitely wouldn't pay these more expensive ones. Although maybe my perspective would be different if I wasn't a game designer. Because this might be your only opportunity to add something to a game, you know? I don't know. Lore book? Oh, awesome. Bro, I promise you won't be disappointed with the lore book. The lore is really, really cool and interesting. You're going to love it. And it's going to be a hardcover. It's going to be a nice book. Yeah. I will buy the Steam version because sanctions, yeah. It's a shame we also have sanctions. Especially when Voima's audience is a lot of Russians. But yeah, Voim. Splash text and bear name would be sick. If I had the money to spend, I'd consider the book. Right, yeah. If I had the money, I'd go for the hat, yeah. What's coming to survival update? Crafting or boss? It'll have crafting. It'll have Johns attacking your buildings, John spawning at night, so nighttime will be dangerous. And I want to add procedural wall generation, and I want to add diamonds. So yeah, the current crafting is like a window like this. Like this, so it becomes available. Spawn or respawn. Oh yeah, this is also. We got another error. Okay, 297 wood. But yeah, I added a respawn statue. So if you craft it and place it into the world, then what? What is this bug? Holder in this was no. If holder is no. Okay. Okay. Might even save up for the book. Yeah. So it'll be open for at least a month. I'm thinking you'll be able to buy these things for the whole year. That'll be open for the full year. So you don't have to stress about that. And if it is coming to an end, I'll announce it ahead of time. Okay, it won't be a surprise. So, you know, if you don't have money for it right now, you can save up, and yeah. Will the Johns break your builds? Yes, the Johns will eat your walls. So you gotta make some secure bases, add some fences, all that. Yeah. Yeah. Will you add caves? Caves are. Yeah, someday, but right now it's pretty difficult to code with the way that Voima physics and stuff works, and it's not voxels, but I do have an idea to add farlands. I want to add a farlands biome, and I think there's a way that I could do it. Yeah. After pre-orders, will you make a visual roadmap? Yes, I'll make it right now. We'll have a roadmap with the game, and the roadmap will be the stretch goals. They're the same thing. No, mitä Milo? No, mitä Milo? Milo. Saanpa moikka kaikille. Milo. Man. Mitäs Milo sanoo? Mitäpä Milo? Mitä Milo? Yeah, it's a dog. But Milo acts like a cat, honestly. Nee. Oh. Man. Yeah. A mini-map? I thought that a mini-map would work for like deathmatch. I don't know. It's not planned yet. No. But maybe, like, I don't know. Not planned. Not planned. No, man. Oh, the Milo chocolate milk, bro. That was my childhood drink. That is good. They don't sell that in Finland. Bro, Milo is so goated. Oh, man, I haven't had that in years, bro. Damn. That is good. Okay. Now let's make the stretch goals. Let's write that down because I gotta make that anyways. Anyways, right now. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Stretch goals. Bro, and again, bro, it's crazy. The games that have successfully funded and their stretch goals, like, I don't know, I remember like it's like one game had like their first stretch goal was something like 20,000 and we extend the soundtrack. It's like, okay. And then one had like it had some like, I don't know, 40K and we add a photo mode. It's like, what? What are these things? But now, Voima, let's see. First stretch goal. More bears, including panda, polar, etc. Next goal, fishing update plus water life update. Then farming plus foods update. Then instruments plus speakers. The speakers idea I talked about. Update. Emotes update. Emotes good. I don't know. Emotes update. Good for multiplayer. Mobile port, console port, VR port. Shave my head. Voim tattoo. Bro. Voim tattoo. I got this idea. I actually love it. I'll make it a stretch goal. Think about this. Peace sign. You know, every selfie photo, peace. Voim. Imagine if I tattooed Voim right there. So every picture just had Voim. Bro, that is so good. I want that, bro. I actually thought I would never get tattoos, but I don't know. That idea like really sticks to me. Bro, you can use Boosty, Russians only to pre-order. No, I can't. I looked into Boosty. I know about it, but even that is blocked. Like, I can't make a Boosty from Finland with the sanctions and stuff. Yeah. Unfortunately, there's really no way to get around the sanctions, really. And if you find a way around it, that's illegal, and that's you don't want to break those laws. Yeah, is what it is, bro. We'll just wait. Camera that simulates those low quality cameras. Ooh, camera. I actually have a Polaroid camera update. That's actually an idea I've had for a long time. Are there plans to have some sort of in-game community map browser? Yes, we're going to add Steam Workshop. So on Steam, you can upload your worlds and download them inside the game. That is happening, and very soon. Very soon. Really hope this game pops up in popularity. Thank you, bro. And it will, bro. And it will. It will. A sandbox with multiplayer, we're going to blow up, bro. Just watch. Yeah. VR would realistically be a lot for this kind of game. What do you mean? Like a lot of work? I mean, it's made in Unity. Unity already has a lot of VR support like built in. It wouldn't be that much work. I think with VR, it'd be insanely nauseous though to play Voima. So that'd be like the last stretch goal that we're the least likely to reach. Yeah, I'll add a roadmap to the website, and this is pretty much the roadmap, the stretch goals. Now let me think. Is there anything more? Oh, bosses. bosses into Voima. I do want to add bosses like Terraria. The way Terraria does bosses is really good, especially like Eye of Cthulhu, Eater of Worlds, and how it's a crucial step in the progression line in terms of resources. Very well done. Minecraft bosses, complete trash, bro. Let's get real. Let's get real, bro. Okay, these are the stretch goals I have written down. Any feature ideas we could add? Any feature ideas I've mentioned that I'm not remembering right now? Like, what's planned for Voima? I mean, world generation, but that's like kind of coming anyways, I guess. We'll see. I mean, I was planning on doing a simple one soon, but I don't know. Will the instrument support MIDI? Sort of how like Rust does it? Yeah, if it's possible, I would love that. I mean, if we can't have MIDI support, you're able to play with your keyboard like it's a piano, you know. So I mean, it's like it's not the same, but it's pretty close, you know. So you'll actually be able to make music in Voima. Yeah. Trinkets to have special perks and abilities. Yeah, maybe. I'm just not sure how it should like. Yeah, like Terraria trinkets are so goated. It could be cool, but like I don't know. Yeah, boosty is not an option. You can't make a boosty from Finland because of sanctions. Looking at DMs. Damn! Look at this hotbar texture. This is awesome. Damn. I mean, yeah, with mods you can just customize UI. Yeah, that's nice. That's real nice. The glitter is nice. Okay. Okay, gardening mechanics. Yeah, that's the farming and food. So that's like gardening / farming. Okay, so let's go through these. World generation, more bears like panda bears, polar bears, fishing updates and underwater like fish. Yeah, gardening and farming and foods, instruments and speakers, bear emotes, bosses. I shave my head, Polaroid camera update, mobile port, console ports. So PS5 is Xbox One the latest Xbox? Because there's like PS5, isn't it Xbox One, or do they have some crazy name like Xbox XS? Like what? I forget how it went. Just wanted to let you know that you're cooking something truly special, bro. The game in its current state is already amazing. I'm so excited to see where it goes. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Yeah. Bro, it's been a long journey, but Voima, I'm really proud of Voima. It's very beautiful. And it's just cool to see what you guys build. Like, bro, personally, I've built a few islands in Voima, but nothing really. And so it's crazy to see what kind of stuff you guys build in Voima. Like this city map is crazy. Got a Godzilla. Yeah, this one. Personally, I was playing this one today. And this one's crazy. Like, it just like shows what you can do in Voima. It like really goes crazy with it. Like, bro, those t-shirts are slabs. That's crazy. Like, damn. Look at these. These are awesome. Delta, classic. Yeah. So cool. Oh, this gotta be my favorite though. This map, bro, I don't even understand how bro built this map. It's like Mirror's Edge, bro. It's so cool. It's gonna be so cool in multiplayer too. But yeah. Okay, so console ports, VR port, and then Voim tattoo. I think I'll put the Voim tattoo somewhere before that. But yeah. But I've answered twice. No, Boosty is not an option. Not an option. So now we gotta add prices for these. Series X is the newest one, but is Series X also considered Xbox One? Like, is that the same thing? I don't know. It's kind of confusing. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so these will be the stretch goals. What do you think of the order of like coolness? Maybe fishing, maybe gardening first, then fishing. Instruments, bear emotes, bosses. Polaroid camera update. These two kind of feel random, just a bit. I want Polaroid before that. Bear emotes, bosses, mobile port, console ports, VR port. Shave my head. Let's see. Let's put that. And, Series X is not the same as Xbox One's. Oh, what? Yeah, that is confusing, bro. What are they doing? Let's go JetGPT. Xbox Series X. What? Why would they name it that? Okay. Oh, it's this thing. Huh. I guess Xbox One is pretty old then, huh? Okay. Okay. Now we gotta think of prices. Prices. So my goal is 30,000 euros. Or like with taxes, am I like 40,000 euros? Because then we're eligible for a grant in Finland. So if we get that much, then we'll make, like if we get up to there, then we'll make a big step forward. Do you have to buy those cons to make the ports? Yeah, yeah. But you know, again, what's common for these games, like each tier is like 10,000 euros, but I'll do a lot less. World generation, that's a question mark for now. So just starting simple, 1,000 euros, 2,000 euros, 3,000 euros, euros. Okay, now we gotta step it up somewhere here. Oh, I mean, release on PlayStation 3. I don't think it would run on a PlayStation 3. It's 3 a.m. Damn, bro. Okay, I'll think about the prices later, honestly. Okay, but I think I'll end the stream here because I do have to make. I have to work. I have to make the Indiegogo stuff right now. Make it ready. I got a lot of stuff to lock in with. Yeah. I guess it's time to take Milo on a walk also. Yeah, okay. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for the feedback, the constant support. This is good. This helps. Man, I just feel, bro, this is crunch. If you guys know what crunch is, this is the crunch. It's overworking every night. But it'll be worth it. We'll make it out alive. We'll survive. Yeah. Okay. I'm sleepy. Yeah. Thank you guys. Yeah. 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 I mean, Milo is gonna be. I got a friend who's gonna take Milo for a few days, so I'll have more time. I can sleep later 'cause every morning I wake up from Milo. But yeah, thank you everyone for being here. Take care. Long live Voima.